We're back at it. Yo, Jackson, happy birthday, man. I really didn't think that I was gonna be doing this again. I thought I was gonna be able to see you guys, but apparently we still gotta do this. It's a little weird that we still gotta do this, that we still don't got school and work, but it's kind of fun. It's definitely kind of fun. So I hope you're having a really happy birthday, man. I hope you're having a fun day. It's probably not what you thought your birthday was gonna be last year, but it's definitely an interesting one. It's definitely gonna be a memorable one. You will remember this for a long time, man. It's crazy. I'm thinking like when I was in like fourth grade, like if they just canceled school for the whole year, I don't know how I would have acted. But it's crazy times right now, man, and just I don't know. I know you're one of the smartest kids that I've ever met in my entire life, and just stay curious, man. Stay exactly how you are. Keep questioning things, research things. You got questions, ask questions, man. There's a lot to think about right now, and the smartest people just always ask questions. So never be afraid to ask questions. But other than that, man, I heard you guys are watching Avatar: The Last Airbender finally, and I'm very excited to talk to you about that. That's one of my favorite shows of all time. Seriously, one of the most beautiful stories ever told. And, once you finish watching that, it opens up a whole new world to all these other similar cartoons and shows and stories. So, good luck with that, man. It's an awesome thing to get into. Also, I hope you guys are just staying active, man. I hope you're finding ways to play sports and like climb trees and do crazy stuff outside, because we gotta stay active right now. Just like how, asking questions is exercising your brain. You gotta exercise your body too. It's very important, very important. Hydration. You gotta drink a lot of water, because that is key. That is key. We're made up of water. You know what a raisin is? A raisin is just a grape without water. Think about it. Think about our bodies without water. We turn into a raisin. That's no good. You gotta drink water. But yeah, other than that, man, I just hope you're having the craziest birthday of all time. I know it is the craziest birthday of all time. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon. I really miss you guys. I miss you, Jackson. I miss Mom and Dad. Max, I miss you too, of course, bro. I just hope everybody's having fun. FaceTime me soon. I hope this is a crazy birthday. I know you guys are gonna have an awesome one. And yo, I love you. I love you. Just be safe. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Maybe I'll just drive through. We'll do that if that's what's gotta happen, because yeah, I did not think that I would still be here making videos, because I wasn't allowed to come see my cousins. But yeah, other than that, man, I can't wait to kick it. I can't wait to kick it. Just call me for anything. And I know I had a little story. I had a little story that I was gonna tell you. Damn, am I gonna record this whole video for 4 minutes and forget what the story is? God damn. I mean, gosh darn. I'm trying to think. Alright. Here's a story. Not as funny as the story of, me seeing that woman struggle in the elevator. More of a symbolic, cool story. Not as a funny story. More of a cool story. So it's a story about my bicycle. So it's just a cool coincidence that I like to tell people this story. So I have a bicycle, and I love that bicycle, and I love it because I got it from this bike shop in Vermont, like 5 years ago, when I still lived in Vermont. This used bicycle shop, and I had this apartment at the time that was kind of like a party spot. Like, a lot of people would come by this apartment and just hang out all the time, and they would just leave their shit everywhere. I mean, their stuff everywhere. And yeah, it got messy. So like after like a year of living there, I had this corner at the side of like the lot where all these bikes would just pile up because people would steal bikes and then just drive them to my house and then leave them there, and then people would back over a bike that they didn't see, or people would just crash bikes. And basically after a few months, I had a pile of these bicycles, broken down bicycles, bicycle parts, nobody claiming them. I knew about this bicycle shop down the road. I thought to myself, can I trade these bicycles in to get store credit and possibly get myself an amazing bicycle? Turns out the answer to that question was yes. I take all the bicycles that people have left at my house for months, broken bicycles, working bicycles, I drag them down the street to this used bike shop. This guy is ecstatic. He's like, oh my God, look at all these bikes. Thank you so much. He's like, yeah, I could build you a bike, or yeah, I could fix up your own bike. And I was like, yeah, just build me a bike. Build me a bike. I need a new bike. So he's like, all right, pick from these frames of bicycles. So he had like 100 bikes, and they were just the frames. No handlebars, no seats, no tires, no chains, just the frame of the bicycle. He was like, pick out a frame and I will build you a bicycle. And I was like, wow, this is awesome. So I'm going through the aisle of bicycle frames. All these old, used, trashed bicycle frames that were refurbished and restored into beautiful, newly capable bicycle frames. I think to myself, like, all right, I want a gold bike. Like, I like gold metal stuff. Like, see, like, this is gold metal. Like, I just like gold metal stuff. So I'm like, yo, I want a gold bike. I'm looking up and down the aisles, and I see the one gold bike, and I'm like, that's it. Let me get this gold bike. And the bike guy in Vermont, who's known me for a couple years now, he goes, what do you know about that bike? And I was like, I just like it. It's the coolest looking one. I like gold metallic looking things. I like that aesthetic. And he goes, do you know what a Paris Sport is? And I see that the bicycle frame has an old sticker that says Paris Sport. I'm like, no, I don't know what that is. He goes, you're from New Jersey, right? And I'm like, yeah, I'm from New Jersey. He's like, oh, well, Paris Sport was this very, very popular bicycle company in the 70s that operated out of New Jersey. And they were extremely expensive, rare bicycles, and they were top-notch, high-quality bicycles that were they were rare and expensive. So, like, in the 70s, if you had a bicycle, a really nice bicycle was a Paris Sport, the same type of bicycle that I just bought from this guy. So he's telling me this, and he's like, yo, that's just so funny. You're like one of the only people from New Jersey that like I know actively, and here you are taking the only bicycle that I know is from New Jersey. So yeah, it's like meant to be. So he makes me this bicycle. I still ride the bicycle to this day. I ride it all the time. But anyway, I had the bicycle with me at school for like another 2 years. So I finally bring the bicycle home. Years later, I show my dad the bicycle. My dad sees this bicycle for the first time, and he goes, a Paris Sport? He goes, where did you get this? Where did you get this? I was like, oh, at the bike shop. The guy told me. The guy in Vermont, the guy told me that this was like a special bike in the 70s. He goes, a special bike in the 70s? He's like, yo, when I was in school, all the coolest kids had these bicycles. He's like, I always wanted one, but I could never get one. And he was like, yeah, he's like, those were like the top of the line, most expensive, nicest bicycles. So only the coolest kids had these. And I was just like, well, first of all, Dad, it doesn't matter what type of material items you have. That's not what makes you cool. But I understand the nostalgia that you're going through right now. So I was really excited to learn that this bicycle that I had acquired in Vermont had all this value to my father. You know, like it triggered all these memories in my father. So it's just an extremely special bicycle. I ride it to this day, and it's become more of an extension of myself. It's like my stallion. It's just not my, it's not my bicycle. It's not just my bicycle. It's like my stallion. You understand? So I don't know I don't know if that story suffices. Hopefully it does. I like telling that story. Every time I see the bicycle, I get a little excited. But, I don't know. I just thought you would enjoy that. I thought that would suffice for a nice birthday quarantine story. But that's what I got for you. I love you. I love everybody. I miss you. Happy birthday. And I will see you very soon, my friend.